So, breaking news, we now have more information, more Pacific information, I should say, of what exactly this storm is going to look like hitting the area, or at least in Chicago and the rest of the United States, when it comes to this storm and things that you guys should know. Now, just for a disclaimer, I am going to focus on Chicago and northern Illinois for the most part because that's where I am located. But let me give you an overall idea of what we're looking at across the country. So, just so you guys know, there were actually hurricane hunters looking at the storm and all this energy where the storm was at in the weeks leading up to today. So, we have more definite information because of those hurricane hunters who are flying over the West Coast and Pacific where the storm is currently a brewing as this makes its way east. So, this is now updated information from people who are watching this storm like it's a hurricane. So, here we are today as of this recording. This is Thursday evening. And you see there's just a little bit of stuff happening over here, nothing crazy, but this is how this storm ultimately in fast motion, you guys, this is what the storm is going to look like as it makes its way. Well, technically the storm starts for Texas Friday, so this is about Friday, and you see it's the snow, ice, rain accumulating and makes its way east. This is heading into late Friday, early Saturday morning. And then you see, at least for us in Chicago, the better part of all the activity is going to miss us completely. It's all mainly here in the South, where we have like Southern Illinois, we have Arkansas, the whole state of Arkansas is going to be hit. We have Memphis, Mississippi, Alabama, and then you guys see as we move through Sunday, the storm kind of clears out for some areas. Central Illinois will be hit with a little bit of snow heading into late Saturday and Sunday. And then for the most part, Illinois kind of gets a little bit of snow heading into late Saturday, going into Sunday. But then for the most part in Illinois, we're clear starting on Monday. And then we have all of the New England states, pretty much some states fully engulfed. Massachusetts, New York, fully engulfed, with just getting hit with snow. This is Monday, Sunday night to Monday. And then pretty much by Tuesday, the country is back clear and everything. We'll see the results of this. But one thing that's really important to note is how long the storm is going to hover over some of the hardest hit areas. So this is just looking at precipitation. I just want to show you guys just how long. If we look at, let's say Memphis, Memphis is about right here. You see, the precipitation starts in Memphis at least looking at Saturday morning, okay? On average, for this entire region of the country, one thing that makes the storm really, really tough is how long it's going to sit over there. Some people are saying 12 to 24 hours, and you see of straight like rain or snow. This is Saturday, late Friday, Saturday, and you see like it's staying there for almost Memphis will have full precipitation from Saturday until Monday for the most part. So you're looking at Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Like almost 3, 4 days of rain and sleet and snow falling in a lot of these areas. Same thing with little Arkansas right here. You see Arkansas, the state, the weather covers the entire state. This is Friday night, Saturday morning right here. And they are going to have an entire system of just rain on the entire state. Get a little bit of a break on Sunday, and then round two returns for them Sunday, and it just keeps raining or snowing in little old Arkansas. So, what am I saying? What does that actually mean? This storm is moving slowly over parts of, southern Illinois and, the central part of the plains, headed east. What that means is that they are going to see something falling out of the sky consistently for 12 to 48 hours, depending on which part of the country you are. That's what makes this storm really, really tough because you're going to have either ice or snow accumulating Some people, they're looking at 15 inches of snow, straight snow for 2 days straight of snowing. Some people are looking at accumulations of an inch of ice. I don't know if you guys ever seen ice before, but an inch of ice would is heavy, so it's going to knock down power lines. It's too heavy when it builds up like that, when it accumulates like that. So that's why this storm is particularly dangerous. It's not just a regular snowstorm, but it's how long the clouds are going to be sprinkling either snow, sleet, or straight ice, or a mixture of all three, on some of these parts of the country for an extended period of time. And then it might freeze over. So if some people have freezing rain, the temperatures are going to drop and make it ice. That's what we're looking at here. So now let's get into the temperature, because the temperature is the most important thing that's going to matter here in northern Illinois and in Chicago. You are here. Here is Chicago, and this is hovering around the 15-20 degree mark currently as of this recording, which is on Thursday evening. And you see, by the time we head into the weekend, watch all that cold air just slowly fall into parts of Illinois for a while, and then we warm back up maybe Sunday a little bit, but then we have more cold air coming back through until Monday. And then this is looking into the end of the month, but we're going to see really, really cold temperatures. Particularly the coldest temperature is going to come through. Let's see. The coldest temperatures looks like Friday morning. And then, yeah, Friday. We are looking at Friday. This is about Friday morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. You're looking at temperatures around negative 13 degrees. Temperature negative 13 degrees in Chicago. This is just the temperature. This is not including the wind chill. And the wind is about 15 miles per hour. So this is what we're looking at as far as like temperatures. And you see all through Illinois, you're looking at temperatures 0, down in St. Louis, temperatures 13 degrees, in Memphis, looking at temperatures 25 degrees. This is on Friday. This is going to be the story that is taking over Chicago and at least this part of the country, because we're not going to see as much snow as the other part, but we will get really, really cold temperatures. In fact, the National Weather Service is saying that we are going to have dangerously cold temperatures. This is starting Thursday night into Friday morning. So just be aware, you're looking at wind chills about 30 below, 40 below. And the coldest is going to be 3 a.m. to noon. So probably while you're watching this right now. And then as we look into the weekend, something to just have a note is uh, late Saturday into Sunday, the National Weather Service is saying there might be fluffy snow with these cold temperatures, and it could cause hazardous conditions on the road because of just cold temperatures. But overall, this is your 5-day outlook. This is Thursday night. So you're looking at really cold temperatures Friday, high -4 to 5 degrees in parts of the place. Saturday, we're looking at 4 to 12. And then once the storm passes, you see we have temperatures back on Tuesday. So everything should be done here by Tuesday. Will be in the clear. But really, Monday afternoon, Monday evening is when we'll see a clear break from this storm. So make sure you guys stay warm. I don't expect much power outages in our area, but make sure you guys pray for those in the south, because they're going to get hit with some cold temperatures that we are accustomed to, and they are not, specifically Dallas and Texas and Little Rock. So if you guys want more weather, just go ahead and follow me for more weather with Brett.